being a teenager in this era and explaining to kids now that bronze were Grails and this was one of the most sought after shoes, and I didn't have kids in my face asking me 1,000 questions while we wore basketball shoes with jeans. It's like talking to a damn wall now. But also, it was fun times. This is the LeBron 9 in the Big Bang colorway. The LeBron 9 originally coming out in 2011. Kids, I know you guys would not believe this, but LeBrons were very sought after shoes, especially the LeBron 9 Big Bang. We can take it back really when he went to Miami. They turned it up 50 notches. Another one you won't believe. The LeBron 8 South Beach. I have those in my collection too. Was like Grails of all Grails in that 2010s era of like shoe collecting. Around this era, so many people start putting that sneakerhead label on top of their, I guess you can say, resume of liking shoes. This era birthed a lot of so-called sneakerheads today. The LeBron 9 Big Bang, as I will rate them today, they still solid if you like them type of things. I don't think you can convince kids to wear them, but coming from that time and actually witnessing LeBron's greatness, and it's still crazy to say he's still at it. It was just a huge moment. I'm not gonna lie, I grew up a Bron hater. I did. I was a Kobe guy. Y'all know how that go. We can argue in the comments all we want. Well, I don't even care. But you cannot deny, especially at that time, you couldn't hate on them shoes. The LeBron 9 Big Bang came out in 2012. If you look at that lineup that came out All-Star Weekend, oh my God, that was a hell of a year for sneakers in general. Like, we got the Kobe Galaxy joins, the KD 4 Galaxy that just got a retro this year, deservedly so. The Big Bang 9 got a retro 2022, came out that year. That was the original release. And then on top of that, the cream of the crop was that Galaxy Foam Posite. That was the one that really set it off. Like, bruh. I don't think y'all understand how big that Galaxy Foam Posite was. That was probably the biggest release in the early 2010s. It was at a point people were selling their cars. Somebody sold their car, traded their car so they can get a pair of Galaxy Foam Posites. It was that bad. This is one of them shoes. I say one of probably like 4 or 5 shoes that I can say people literally, or I can say the word hype beast was made from that shoe, like literally. And the way I looked at it at that time, LeBron's were also like the big dog purchases too. Cause you gotta remember, LeBron's wasn't cheap back then. It was sort of a flex to say like, hey, I got bronze, I got the rest of them, because the bronze was costing more than the Jordans. And then you had the KD, which was the KD 4, was really just like KD was doing his thing. That model went crazy that year. Then Kobe was just Kobe. He was always kind of like the last tier, but people was rocking the Kobe's. Let's not cap on the Kobe. Like, I will say this about Kobe. I love Kobe, my favorite player of all time. The shoes at some point, especially around that time, was definitely sitting, but big releases such as like the Galaxy definitely was selling out. The any Bruce Lee colorways, I can just do a whole nother video on Kobe's, but yeah, the big Kobe's at that time was definitely selling. Facts. LeBron's shift to Miami was just one of them moments in time you had to be there. I feel like that was the most watched TV as a basketball fan you had to watch. Him being the villain that year was so much fun to watch. As a big LeBron hater, I can certainly say I was tuned into every game, but I also wanted to see them shoes. Every day at school before class started, I would go to the computer lab and type in nice kicks, kicks on fire, look at kicks on the court. Like I needed to see what the bronze was he was wearing. Like he had the PEs on lock, and then you had the celebrity watch. Who remember the celebrity watch? Do they even still do that, bro? Like around this time, you gotta. This is why I give him his flowers, because some of y'all be overly capping. Well, he made basketball shoes hot. No, he made that era hot. Motherfuckers been wearing basketball shoes way before he was on the scene. Let's cut the cap with that one. But that era, he was down there, the focal point, the pioneer of the LeBron basketball, you feel me, Kobe's and all that for sure. I give him that because he was on every celebrity watch. He made the LeBrons even cooler than they were. And you got to give it up to his other MMG member, the Styley. He was nice too. Like they had that. Like they was every time you clicked on celebrity watch back then, that's who you seen. Like they always had some crazy shit on. Like if it was a PE, a colorway that didn't come out yet. Like that was that time for sure. What era do we want to call that? Is that still considered like the swag era, or whatever the case may be? Like they were the front runners of that. You got to get credit when it's due. I will give them credit for that for sure. I think we all can agree that the LeBron 9 is his top 5 models and has the best colorways. If not, we don't agree on that. We agree that it's the top 5. That Big Bang, like I said, you just had to be there. I don't care how y'all feel about him today. You feel me? Y'all don't wear bronze. They didn't age. I don't know. I don't care. But at that time, and for his time, what? LeBron Big Bang. The Palmer Lows was considered Grails. When we all seen the Watch the Thrones, it was like, oh my God, are we getting those? Are we getting those? The LeBron Elites, the China colorway, bro. The Hood Classic. I seen somebody do with camos and cargos with the Hornets colorway, bro. I wanted that colorway so bad. I was like, Bron's too pricey though. But man, LeBron 9s had the colorways on lock. Like I said, they turned it up 50 notches for this man. Like whatever bag they was in, Nike basketball or Nike and whole at that era, oh my God, they was turning it up. It wasn't just Bron. Like I said, KD's was that KD 4. As you see, this year is getting a retro like crazy. Like we got the Galaxies, we got the Weathermans, we got the Nerfs, we getting the Unpearls, the Copper, bro. They was crushing it that year. Like, oh, if only I wasn't a junior, senior in high school and had some money, I would have bought everything. But man, if you did, it was a flex. Like I remember having talks with my guys. Like I always had George and stuff. That's the thing with me. Sidetrack a little bit. When I was into shoes heavy, I'm like, if this 2011, 2012, I'm in like year 6 and collecting. I'm tapped in. It just was like, oh man, I only got $130, $150. I'm gonna get the Jordans. And then I ain't got no money. I can't go get the bronze and stuff. I had the homies. They settle for the bronze. They fuck the Jordans and stuff. Like, and they get the foam pods. You know, you really had the foams. You was really in elite class. I'm like, I'm cool with my Jordans. These Jordans was still Jordans. Let's not get it fucked up. But yeah, you was definitely different and coming different if you came with the bronze and the foam pods for sure. For the kids watching, my God, yes. As time goes past, so does fashion. We wore basketball shoes, like I said, before the Wale's came and everything. People were wearing basketball shoes way before that, bro. This was fashion. Literally. Like, it's okay. Look, I know they did not age well. Whatever you want to say about Bron, say it. It's cool. Now, to some extent, I can agree. I wore LeBron's 9 today. They was cool. I only had one dude. People that bump into me every day, they say, what's up, shoe guy? I see you. But you feel me? I'm not expecting no, oh my God, he got that shit on. It's not 2012. I totally understand that. But I'm going to rock the shoes. Like, I know y'all want everybody to rock Asics and New Balance. Look, I have them. I've been on them. But a lot of y'all ain't like that shit. before it got hot. Let's be real. Shout out to my DC East Coast motherfuckers. I know y'all like to comment all the time. Every post, we was been wearing it. Yeah, the whole world was not rocking it, bro. That's what we trying to say. Things go by, so does fashion. LeBron era, you ask me, after LeBron 12, maybe the 13, it started to get a little rocky for LeBron. So I'm not gonna lie. When he went back to Cleveland, it just like the people wasn't really rocking with him like that. And he actually for years, LeBron 14 all the way up to like 19. The 20 actually made me relook at LeBron's like, okay, they cool. But in between that, it was like, I can't even remember what models look like. I'm not gonna even hold you. It's like I know, but do I care? Yes, there's a few decent models in between, but it's like, I did like that one he did with the diamond turf. I think that was the 15. Don't quote me on that. I'm gonna put it on screen, but those was fire. LeBron's was kind of like in that era in between. We're moving on from things, and that was cool. Look back at it now. We were entering Yeezy era. Yeezy era took full effect and put the basketball shoes on the back burner for sure. Like, especially like LeBron's and KD's. Because I always say after LeBron 12, it was done. After the KD 8, y'all don't care about that. After the Kobe was retired, like, yeah, it was just entering a new era. I mean, you had the people that like Paul George and Kyrie's and stuff, but that stuff was too basketball-y to me. Kyrie's was cool, though, before y'all get to commenting. But other than that, it was just like the fashion world stopped caring about the stuff before. Like I said, things move on, and that's okay. Maybe I was stuck in that. I wasn't going nowhere. But yeah, I understand that we was past that era. Fast forward to 2022, and the LeBrons are starting to get retro. And it was like it didn't have that same impact. They started releasing PEs for the LeBron 9, Watch the Thrones, the Big Bangs came back. Nobody really bid it. Like, you can still get these for a pretty damn good price. I got these worn once for like $50. Honestly, I love the era we in right now. Like, I still like my bronze. I'm never gonna change. I like shoes. Like I said, we wear shoes around here. Ain't none of that adapting and all that shit. Like, I wear shoes. I don't give a fuck if it's a basketball shoe, casual shoe, shit, dancing shoe. I wear shoes. We wear shoes on this channel. LeBrons are pretty cheap. If you definitely want to take advantage of that, if you want to get your Bron collection back, or you want to fulfill some childhood, teenage trauma that you missed out on because you ain't had no motion, you ain't gotta have motion for the bronze. All LeBron's gonna sell. Like, bro, I've been cooking. I ain't gonna lie to you, like, cooking. I might do a LeBron video. Look, people, one day, I know y'all ask for it every day, do a collection video. One day, I will do the collection video. I don't know about the whole thing, but I do like my Nike basketball or something. The reason why I don't do the collection thing, because it burns your content out, bro. If y'all see my whole collection now, you're not gonna be ready for the next video because I don't have shit else to give you. That's why you don't do collection videos. Dang. And plus we'll be out here all day. I got over like 500 shoes. I don't feel like going through all that. Now at this point, especially towards the end of his career, you will start seeing a lot of LeBrons come out and get a retro. I'm just happy to see the Big Bangs finally get the respect they deserve. A retro was definitely long overdue. We got the LeBron 1, got retro 2, the 4, the 7, the 9, the 8. Gotta get that 10 next. And then gotta do the 11. I feel like the 11 was that last really good one. But yeah, it's just like LeBron definitely need a retro. But be honest, if you want to get into buying LeBrons, wait like 8 months, 10 months, a year after that motherfucker come out. I promise you, especially now, dirt ass cheap. What's my next LeBron, you say? LeBron 4 Fruity Pebbles. I've been watching them go down slowly. They touched that 100 mark because I wasn't paying $250 for these. That's retail, which is crazy. They get that 100 mark, you got me. But yeah, if you want your bronze, get your LeBron collection up, get your shoe collection up. This is the time, literally. But yeah, that's the LeBron 9 Big Bang. Looking at LeBron's now 10 years now. Since it's been, 12 years since the original release of this. Whew. Times have changed. That's all I'm gonna say. But I still love them though. Let me think. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe. We on the road to 100K. Until next time, people.